Hello, my name is Patri. At the moment I'm teaching English to children from the age of 2 to the age of 9. So, well, let's see. Agreeing with Hayden Smith and Thomas Nagel, if we bring materials to class is because we know how to use them. That's why, being fully honest, I don't bring much technology, or I don't use it that much to create my own material. Of course, we watch videos, we listen to songs, we do online activities, and we play online games, but all of this material is already created. I hope I can learn from this course how to do it myself. Well, following Jonathan, I think it's crucial to know how our students learn and to take this into account while designing our lesson plans. That's why I always try to create different learning environments to make sure that learning is being significant to my students and they really use the language that is being taught, and they are the center of learning. I make them reflect on their difficulties and questions, being the facilitator to get the correct answer, but forcing them to use their skills to do it by themselves. Of course, we play interactive games, do activities that imply using the information in a real situation, which I think it might be a good way for real learning, because as Edgar Dale said, we learn by doing. So I think it's very important to make them be close to the real world. Well, last year we learned about Bloom's taxonomy, and I always try to use it when I'm preparing my material, because I think it's a good way to start from the bottom and to go little by little to higher learning. That is what Robert Gagne proposed. But I would also like to mention the sensory theory of learning. As I said, I work with 2-year-old kids, so I don't only use videos and songs with them, but I always bring different types of materials when we are playing games so they can develop their sense of touch. Of course, using technology has some affordances and constraints, and as I mentioned before, there could be lack of knowledge and experience. Teachers are not really trained to use technology in class, and sometimes they have to pay for learning on their own. Technology also fails, and we have to quickly change our lesson plans. There are also some limitations to access to different materials, and we have to be careful with how much we use technology, because it can create addiction for our students, of course. However, despite all of that, there are a lot of affordances. They are connected to real world through podcasts, the news, the radio, YouTube videos, and so on. With what we could create a lot of interesting activities and games. We can also experience with different types of teaching methods and strategies, as it could be the flipped classroom, and we can of course interact with our students, and they can also interact to each other. At the same time, we are preparing our students to the digital world that we are living in now, and with this we can increase their interest and their commitment with the subject and their own learning. And well, that's all. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation.